Daboratory, leave the dopest nerd you ever seen. One day he smoked some cannabis and had a dream. What if he could sesh with fandom's best and Dexter's dab?
Hello, friends. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Nerdy Stoner Podcast with your favorite huggable stone nerd, Dexter, aka Smokey D. Sploofy. Got another amazing guest in the laboratory today, Mr. Corey Floyd of Amerime Media, also known as Salty Truth. You can find him on Instagram. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm good. What's up, everybody? Corey Saltytruthphilly here from Amerime Media. It's an absolute pleasure.
Awesome. This has been a long time coming. I got to be on the Geek Report with you that one time. I was like, definitely got to get you on here, and I got to get back on the Geek Report myself. But yeah, man, how's life? How's life in these dirty streets?
Things are going really well. As for me and Amerime Media, our latest magazine is actually out right now.
Hey, congratulations.
And you can actually, if you type in Amerime Wire on Amazon, this will come up. And if you're not particular on physical copies, you can actually download it if you're a fan of Kindle. I will leave Dex a link. He could put it in the description of this program.
Yes, I will definitely do that.
But yeah. Over at Amerime Media, we try and cover a lot of things in and around geek culture, from anime to film to video games, even to tabletop games.
Yes, they have a hand in so many pots, and it is amazing. I don't know how you got. Well, you have an awesome team, so I can see how you're able to, keep up with everything.
I'm very blessed with my team. Queen Neek, Demon Engine, Night Sparks, Comic Boss, and the big boss lady Julia Press Simmons. This cannot work without that team.
Nice. And how long have you guys been a team?
I want to say 2017.
Okay.
Is when I became a part of the fold.
Nice. And was the company around before you came along too?
Yes, the company was around before I came along. I had been summoned because I was already writing a few things freelance, and I'm actually friends with Demon Engine and Night Sparks. So when they summoned me, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, we could do this, sure. And we've all been working together since.
Nice, that's awesome. And what I know Amerime Media came around before you, but like, can you tell us a little bit about the history of it, like how it came to be, and that's just how we got to where we are now.
From what mind you, when it comes to Night Sparks, Demon Engine, Comic Boss, and Julia Press Simmons, this is a family unit.
Okay.
Night Sparks and Julia are brother and sister. Julia is married to Comic Boss, and Demon Engine is the son of Julia. So it really was it really was a family thing, and I've become I'm that crazy ass Uncle Fester that be out here doing wild shit, but yeah, that's the best way I could describe myself. I'm like Uncle Fester. I'm a little crazy, but I'm fun.
Well, hey, every family needs the fun uncle,
Right. So, one of my key focus, I am able to review a lot of things, but my focus always began with film.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge film buff. Be it something completely new or be it something old in black and white, I love it. And when I have issues with films and when I like films, I like to sink my teeth into them it helps me get a better understanding of what's going on, like who's writing what, who's directing, cinematography, uh, little things like that. Because sometimes, especially when a film goes wrong, I'm
Mhm.
just like, well, that person wrote it, and they wrote this, this, and this. So yeah, this wasn't going to turn out well.
You're like, yeah, we can more or less figure out who to blame here.
like when it's a bad video game movie and the name Paul W. Anderson is attached, you're like, oh well, yeah, get what you pay for.
Who are some of your favorite writers and directors right now?
Um, funny thing, despite not every film working out, I'm a big fan of the Wachowskis.
Okay.
The films never come out right, but I think the writing is always solid. Quentin Tarantino. Um, I like Eli Roth's writing more than I actually do his films.
Hmm.
Always thought Sam Raimi was a competent writer and director. I think Patty Jenkins is good when it suits her because Patty Jenkins is a very competent writer and director. But Wonder Woman is one of the weirdest movies she's ever done to me.
Okay. Can you elaborate
Yeah,
on that a little bit?
because and I'm specifically talking about the first Wonder Woman, not the '84 one, which had its own
Really?
issues.
Okay.
Because the first Wonder Woman, it looks good, but everything about it screams Captain America: The First Avenger. Uh,
Okay.
the style of storytelling, the fact that you have a red, white, and blue covered hero being followed by a ragtag group of soldiers of different nationalities. Both movies consist of an evil doctor and a tyrannical warlord trying to possess godly powers. Eh, Both movies involve a guy named Steve, played by a guy named Chris, who sacrificed himself in a plane.
Okay, I see the similarities. I mean, when you lay it all out like that, it's kind of hard to not notice. Because at first I was like, yeah, but then you're like, oh, damn, huh? Huh. Well, I guess lead it
Ryan
into the.
Coogler, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of them I love.
Oh no, please, Ryan Coogler. I want to hear this one.
Oh no, I love big fan of Ryan Coogler. First off,
Oh, I thought you were about to do like another similarity thing. I forgot. We're still talking about
no,
favorites.
no,
Yeah. My bad.
no, he's solid. Also, I think a lot of people were really weird about Sinners because they were like, well, from dusk till dawn. It's like, yes, he grew up watching that movie as well. He's paying it's kind of a wink and nod if you're
Yeah,
watching it. It's not like he's trying to copy it.
right.
Because another thing is, yes, both movies have brothers who are outlaws. The only problem is Smoke and Stack are actually likable characters. The like George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino. George Clooney is a little likable. Quentin Tarantino's character is an absolute psychopath.
He's a fucking
You're
creep.
you're not even supposed to remotely like these guys, really. But George Clooney's unbearably handsome, so yeah, I get it.
Not to mention all the quips.
Yeah, he definitely he definitely had some good ones. But Smoke and Stack are like they're likable.
They
These
have
other two guys, I'm like, especially that Richie.
like
And
at least Smoke and Stack had redeeming qualities.
yeah, they had definitely had some redeeming qualities. But it's been a very interesting year for movies, definitely.
How so?
Well, we finally got the Toxic Avenger. a movie that was made like 2 years ago, but
Mm-hmm.
no distributor wanted to ever put it out because they thought it was unwatchable. But they finally put it out there, even for a limited release, and it killed.
I'm
I'm like,
so upset that I didn't get to see it yet. But please
well,
continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, it's fine. It should be available on digital within the next 10 days or so. So please give it a watch.
Okay.
Now, just for, just in case, if you can't take blood and guts, don't watch this movie.
Oh no,
This
I
is
am a total gore whore. I love it
okay.
all.
Okay, because like this is up there, and Peter Dinklage, Elijah Wood, like it's a fun movie. It's a really fun movie.
Maybe not
Uh,
fun for the whole family, but fun.
Definitely not fun for the whole family. Funny thing is, it takes like a movie has to be like really, really genuine for me to enjoy a family movie.
Hmm.
Because a lot of family movies are predictable pains.
Hmm.
And even in the predictability, if there's something original about it that keeps my attention, I'll love it. I think that's why one of my favorite family films as of recently is still Turning Red from Disney.
I still need to see that. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
It is such a fun movie. It is a really fun family film. I strongly suggest that. But on the comic book movie side, it's also been a very interesting year. Uh, no one's really been hitting the big billion mark or close to it this year. Unless I've got my numbers wrong. Superman just did over 600 million.
Hmm.
Uh, and first off, I think that was a fantastic movie.
Agreed.
I love Nicholas Holt. He brung a Kendrick Lamar level of hate
Bruh.
that yeah,
Biggest hater award goes to Lex Luthor.
yeah, and I felt it. I felt it. Like uh, we got First Steps, Fantastic Four, which was I liked it. It was definitely different, and I think it was a type of different that we could use.
Hmm.
We also had the Thunderbolts, which was
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
a lot more interesting than I would. It was a very interesting character study, especially when it came to like Yelena, because
Hmm.
Yelena is like the main focus. Uh, a very interesting look at people and their traumas,
Hmm.
and I still hate U.S. Agent. I'm like I love the actor. I love the actor, but you can't really make me like him. And it's the blackness in me because he's that dude that would always say, "Well, he should have complied."
Yeah, he gives me those vibes.
Yeah, exactly. There, it's just like,
I speaking of the MCU, how are you feeling about it these days? Like with everything gearing up for Doomsday and Secret Wars and this big giant reboot reset that we're about to get. Like I know superhero fatigue was a thing for a while, and people are saying that we might be out of it because of Superman and Fantastic Four, but like now
I
we
don't think
have these two universes, like we're building up the DCEU.
I don't think it was superhero fatigue. I think the problem was there was a very lazy formulaic thing going on at Marvel.
Hmm.
It became very formulaic and very predictable, and the writing was really lacking. Like I'm gonna be honest, killing off every single Marvel villain y'all come across is it's bad business.
Agreed.
Like I don't Killmonger shouldn't have died. I don't even think Claw should have died.
Hmm.
Like I that's a like that first off, that was a horrible waste of Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah.
Like that was a very underutilized Andy Serkis, and for the moments that we had with him, it was absolute gold.
And he wasn't even there that long, which is crazy.
No, he wasn't. And I'm just like, and mind you, Claw is supposed to be like an overall big bad when it comes to Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very odd that he was done by the second act.
Hmm.
I think also I think the problem is they make certain stories and then there's just a long time for a follow up, and like New World Order, Captain America is a perfect example. Which, to be perfectly honest, a lot of that film feels more like it was supposed to be a Hulk movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot, like Steve, like Sam takes on two of the Hulk's villains, pretty much.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the film was edited to hell because it was also supposed to be the Serpent Society. We only got Juan Carlos Esposito. It was also supposed to be Seth Rollins and another person. So
Do you think they were scared of repeating like well, I guess they did kind of sort of repeat Winter Soldier a little bit with the whole secret villain type thing. But could you think they could have done something with Serpent Society? Like not necessarily them, I don't know, trying to take over Shield or something again, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, but I would love to see that cut of the film because there's a lot being done in the cutting room floor, and most of the time the directors don't have a control over that.
Mm-hmm.
So like another great example of that is the recent Justin Tripping directed film Him. It was executive produced by Jordan Peele, but it wasn't written directed by him. And the first 60 minutes of the film is absolute fucking gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's awesome. I am locked in. But that third act, that rushed 30 minutes run to the finish, it felt like we literally skipped a whole bunch of steps. So hopefully somewhere down the line we get a director's cut of that. Like this it kind of hurts because one side you have this guy like I give first time directors and even first time screenplay writers a lot of grace, because especially for someone who's transitioned from directing music video to writing and directing a feature film,
That's a hell of a transition.
It is a hell of a transition. So I'm willing to give grace, but somewhere along the line, I only can think of suit interference when it came to editing this film down to 90 minutes.
So you think it should have been longer?
Yeah, it feels like we missed a part,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and hopefully time will heal those wounds. But I still think Justin Tripping did a great job for a first time feature director.
Okay. I still need to see it myself. I want to,
And
give it my opinion.
Marlon Wayans is given an award-worthy performance.
I feel like a lot of people forget that he can be a serious actor. Like Requiem for a Dream, that was a movie. That was a fucking movie.
That was a hell of a movie. Whew. Whew.
But I guess let's get onto something a little bit brighter. Are there any movies that you're excited for coming up?
Whew, just because of the filming, the viewing experience, I've got to go with the next Avatar movie.
Okay.
Like James Cameron's stories they're not complex when it comes to Avatar, but it's about the viewing experience.
Yeah.
It really is, because watching Avatar at home don't mean shit. It doesn't.
You need the
You
cinema.
you need to be in the IMAX with 3D glasses, sitting back, because it's more it's almost like a ride, if you will.
Hmm.
So
Oh man, what if it had the 4DX experience?
I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't even experienced one of those yet because I'm just like, yo, that's kind of like sound like an amusement park. I don't know, bro. I kind of want to just I kind of want to just vibe out like this. I don't want to be like
I did it once. It was for Spider-Man No Way Home. It
oh
was
shit.
interesting to say the least. I wasn't like being jerked around like a roller
Okay.
coaster or anything. But nobody's drinks or anything were flying everywhere, but it was a little. I don't know. It might be something that I try again just to be like, okay, now that I have two experiences to compare it to, but I don't know how I feel about the 4DX. We'll
Mm.
see. We'll see.
I'm also looking forward to VHS Halloween. That's going to be coming out on.
Yes.
I've always been a big fan of the VHS series because I like to see upcoming talent.
Hmm.
Like there's a lot of solid directors have come out of the VHS series.
Hmm.
So it's always cool. And this year it's going to be strictly Halloween themed. So it's going to be a good time.
Nice. I think I'm
Now,
behind on a couple of them.
mm, the last one was Beyond, which was about space and
Yeah,
aliens and shit.
I haven't seen that one
Uh,
yet.
I'm also looking forward to this remake of The Running Man with Glenn Powell. Which
I haven't heard
side
about that.
note, side note, people bitch about Pedro Pascal being in everything when Glenn Powell is in just as much shit. Like this, like no. In the last 2 years alone, the dude has done 5 movies and a TV show.
Damn.
Yeah, like I'm just like I kind of need y'all to keep that same energy.
Hmm.
I get it, like I get it, Pedro Pascal, the mustache, I get it, but he's doing it too. So, but this is a remake of The Running Man, which was a very wild 80s sci-fi movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Which, to be perfectly honest, I thought if they had remade it, it would have been like a bunch of WWE wrestlers chasing down somebody.
Wait a second. I think I have Is this the one where he's like in like on a game show or something like that?
Yes,
Like a death game show?
yes, yep. And then
Huh.
this remake, they kind of take it to a weirder level where he's a target, and the like it's still a game show, but it's like 3 days, and he has to survive. Period. Like
I think
anybody and
I saw a
everybody's
trailer for
after him.
this. I think I
Yeah,
did. Hmm.
yeah. So, I it I'm curious to see where it goes. I want to see how far it goes.
Hmm.
Other
Okay.
other than that, I'm pretty open to everything else. I wish I knew why it was so difficult to write a damn Blade movie.
Bro, how did we get this man in Marvel Zombies before he got his own fucking movie?
And the sad part is Marsha Ali didn't even voice him in Marvel Zombies.
Right? Like he's
This is another thing I think Marvel should start to do. I think they should start just shutting the fuck up.
yeah.
Like unless y'all are currently filming, don't talk about upcoming projects.
Right. There should be like a checklist. We got a director, we got a script, we got the actors, we got a
Right.
date. Okay, everything's good. Now let's tell people that we're working on this because we're actually working on this.
Yo, like because sometimes it either never happens or when it finally comes out, it's shit.
Mm-hmm.
A good example of that, I remember when they announced Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Black Adam in 2013.
Was it that long ago?
Yes, it was that long ago.
Didn't Black Adam come out like 2022, 21, something like that?
Yes.
Yo, what the hell? What the?
All that time, and that's why that movie looked like it would have been the hottest thing in 2008.
You know what? Yeah, I could see 2008 me being real hype for that.
Yeah. But it was just like, bro, this movie shit.
I mean, it
I
didn't
think
help that The Rock was going around being like, yeah, Black Adam can take out Superman, take out the whole Justice League.
I'm just like, no. And right now, which brings me to another point. I'm actually looking forward to the Smashing Machine because I'm a big MMA buff, and I know the story of Mark Kerr, and also know that film wise, The Rock needs a win.
Mm-hmm.
And this might actually be the win he needs, especially if he actually finally wants to be taken serious as an actor.
Yeah, this is a more serious role. I watched the trailer for it. I'm not familiar with the story, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty heavy.
Oh, it is. It definitely is. And the Rock hasn't hasn't really taken acting seriously. It shows. And this is something I actually wrote an entire piece on because I just personally needed like a break from The Rock. The
Mm-hmm.
Rock, you know who The Rock wanted to be film wise? He wanted to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me. Even that wink and nod in the rundown where he walks past Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Hmm.
He wanted to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the problem was he didn't want to work with people who would tell him what to do.
I have heard he's pretty difficult. I've heard some
Oh
not
yeah,
so great things about this man.
I've heard a lot. Yo, there's a lot of things like, and that's another thing. Like the fake smile, it gets a little tired.
Mm-hmm.
There's a it's one of those things where it's just like you come off as a nice guy, but your actions say otherwise.
Right.
Like Red One. You know why Red One ended up costing so much money?
Because he kept taking so long to get there, right? He would like miss
Yeah.
days and shit.
He would show up to set like 5-6 hours late. Mind you, everyone who works on the film is getting paid hourly. It's a union job. Like this, like I'm like, bro, it's bad enough that this movie's shit. Then on top of that, you're showing up late, and then you're doing this weird shit that got confirmed that you piss in bottles and then pass it off to PAs. Bruh.
I don't understand what I mean, granted, maybe he's always been this way, and the fame just kind of was like I feel like fame gives people a false sense of I can do whatever I want mentality, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, oh, once I get to this, I can, do whatever, and if I make a mistake or fuck up, people will forgive me because I'm famous. But that's not how the world works.
It comes to a point though, and it's come to a point though, and I think we
lost him for a second.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, what happened?
I don't know. Did you hear the last thing I said though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah. I think it just came to a point where like people aren't fucking with your movies anymore, my guy. Like,
Yeah.
because and that goes back to what I was saying. He only worked with people he could boss around. Where Arnold worked with people who told him what to do and how to execute it, even if Arnold disagreed with it. Like the whole first Terminator, the "I'll be back" line, they actually had an argument over that. James Cameron was
Really?
like, "Listen, yeah." James Cameron was like, "Listen, just do the line the way I told you. Trust me, I've got this." And
It became one of his most iconic lines.
right, and Arnold worked with directors who put him who tried him, took him out of their comfort zone. Ivan Reitman did Ghostbusters, and then the next movie he did was with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kindergarten Cop.
Really?
Yeah,
From Ghostbusters to Kindergarten Cop.
but that's the thing. He worked with people who would push him. The Rock. No one really knows the directors The Rock has worked with, because he mainly works with people who just say yes to his demands.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's why this upcoming movie, The Smashing Machine, the director was just like, yeah, listen, so with this scene, you're gonna get punched in the face. And there's a scene where it's not The Rock's stunt double, it's The Rock.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And like, listen, when you see a production A24, there's already a few things that comes along with that caveat. One, the budget's not going to be big. Two, it's going to be a well written, tight story. Three, you're going to see actors being pushed to their limit.
Okay.
And that is pretty much part of the brand of A24. So at this point in The Rock's career, this would be one of the last. This would be the last hurrah for The Rock if this film fails.
So
Like
this is like his last chance.
after this, every film he would ever do would be on streaming. Yeah, like his last several films bombed.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even Jungle Cruise, which was on Disney Plus, no one watched it.
Yeah, I didn't really hear anybody talking about it.
Exactly. That's what. Listen. Sometimes people call me a cruel bastard. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm like. I don't. Oh. Would you like to hear a plot hole from one of your favorite movies?
Okay, go on.
So, Wesley Snipes' Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Deacon Frost, bad guy. He wants to release Lamagra, the blood god, who can turn humans into vampires instantly.
Mm-hmm.
If he did that, wouldn't all the vampires eventually starve to death? Because now there are no more humans?
Yes, they would.
Maybe that's why all those pureblood vampires was looking at Deacon like he was a dumbass.
yeah. If you wipe out your food source, then what's the point?
Right.
And they went over that. And did you ever see that movie Daybreakers?
Yes.
Yeah, about how the vampire to human ratio is just off.
Right.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, so wait, if he had just did that, I'm like, yeah, everybody would lose. Just one of the many funny things I love about movies.
What are some of those things?
I recently did my second panel of this at J1 Con. Old and New, Black and Blue, a survey of fight scenes throughout the years. I do love a well choreographed fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
Be it old or be it new.
Okay. What are some of your favorites?
one of my favorites is Meals on Wheels. The final scene with Jackie Chan and Benny the Jet Akides. Now, Jackie Chan is already a rising star on his own, but Benny the Jet was actually a world champion fighter.
Hmm.
Like he was a legit fighter starting to go into movies. And there's a lot of grit in this fight scene because it's very clear that both guys took some legit hits. And especially in Hong Kong style action films, a lot of people just have to take a hit. It is what it is. Like like Hong Kong style action films were some of the most wildest and most illegal things that would never happen in the US because it would be straight up car chases happening in regular live traffic.
Oh
Why?
shit.
Because ain't nobody got money for zoning. Can't nobody shut down no road.
You right.
Yeah, it was just like it was just like yeah, we can only do this in one take. So
Make it
good
right.
like there's one scene and I think it was called I think it was Super Cop. I might have been Super Cop where Jackie Chan had to jump from a bus through a plate glass window. Now, only one section of this window was the fake glass. And it was just like, yo, hit this glass. Okay, I got it. Action. He misses the fake glass completely and goes through the real one.
Damn.
And another favorite scene with Jackie Chan is in a movie called Gorgeous. And Gorgeous, he fights against this Australian dude named Brad Allen. And one of the great things I love about fight scenes is when they make sure both guys look really good fighting. And that's something Jackie Chan has always been really good at. And as well as Jet Li and even Sammo Hung as well and Scott Adkins. They always try to make sure the other guy looks good during the fight as well. Donnie Yen, depending on who it is, because most of the time Donnie Yen is just beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
But Brad Allen was such a joy to watch move. He ended up becoming like the first white guy on Jackie Chan's stunt team. So and check it out if you can. Hell, I might find it free on YouTube somewhere, but I ain't tell you that. It's called Gorgeous.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Now you mentioned J1Con. How was that, by the way? I know you said you got to
J1
do your panel.
Yeah, J1 Con was fun. I had a good time. I want to thank while I'm here, I want to thank J1 Studios as well as Jason Richardson for allowing us to be there. Uh, Shout out to the Starting Five podcast and Origin of Play. But yeah, it was in Atlantic City. It was a nice vibe. It was good to catch up with some people. It was good to meet some new people. But I think next year they might be bringing it back to Philadelphia. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
see. We'll see how it goes.
Well,
But
I'll have to try to make that one. I'm always trying to, hit up new cons, meet new people, make new friends.
nothing wrong with that. You come my way, I'll show you around.
Appreciate that. You got any plans for the rest of the year? I know it's almost over, but anything big coming up?
Yes. Actually, right here in Philadelphia, PAX Unplugged is going to be here in November. For folks who are familiar with PAX events, of course, they have several gaming conventions around the world. PAX East, PAX West, PAX UK, PAX Australia. But PAX Unplugged is in Philadelphia, and this gaming convention is exclusively for tabletop games. So you'll
Nice.
have your Warhammer 40K, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Cyberpunk tabletop RPG.
Which I had no
Just
idea was a thing.
yeah, a lot.
Because it started off as a tabletop, right?
You are correct, sir. That is actually where it began. Another funny tidbit: The creator of Cyberpunk is a black dude from San Diego named Mike Pondsmith.
Really?
Yes, he is
That's
a
awesome.
he's a really cool dude. If you check out Amerime Media on TikTok, we actually have several interviews with the guy. And Demon Engine likes to make jokes saying he looks like he could be my daddy. And it's funny because there is an awkward likeness. So
I bet that was those were some fun interviews.
bruh. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, PAX Unplugged. I love PAX Unplugged, but I also realize that there is a huge wage gap between tabletop game players and the rest of the world.
Please talk more about that.
Tabletop gaming it can be a very expensive hobby, extremely expensive.
Yes.
And from that, and from my point of view, sometimes I think it's kind of funny. Like I love Warhammer 40K. But this is where the hustle comes in, because you spend $200 on a figurine, right?
Mm-hmm.
A figurine that you have to take out of the box, in some cases, put it together and then paint to use in the game.
I see what you mean.
And yeah, and in my head, I'm just like, but it also is like, listen, I come from an income where this is a luxury that's just a little too rich for my blood. But but other folks there, they be, yeah, sure, no problem. Like like some folks, it was like, yeah, man, the starter set for this game is $240. I'm like, oh, that's where we get started. All right.
I mean, as someone who loves to play Magic the Gathering myself, it's definitely an expensive hobby. You know, getting commanders and all these. Oh my, bro, they are printing money with this secret layer shit. Like, all they have to do is just tweak some of their old cards and turn it into Spider-Man, Captain America. They're getting the Office now. Yes, they're getting the Office Magic the Gathering cards.
That is okay.
We're getting the Office, The Last of Us, God of War, The Hobbit's coming, Star Trek, Marvel superheroes.
I'm gonna say this, and
bro, they were getting
pretty sure-
Furby cards. Furby.
I'm gonna say this, and Magic the Gathering is the Fortnite of trading card games.
Please go off. Let's hear it.
No, I'm just saying, because it's like everything you just said sounds like the same shit happening in Fortnite. Like in the last 3 weeks of Fortnite, we got K-pop Demon Hunters, Daft Punk, and the Power Rangers. All three things that sound like they will become a thing in Magic the Gathering.
I could actually see all of those. Actually, there are people that make their own proxies out there. Like, I like to follow pages that do their own. I have seen some K-pop Demon Hunter ones. Hell, I've seen people turn Yu-Gi-Oh cards into Magic the Gathering cards. I am very, very tempted to get the Egyptian God cards, because I just think that'd be so. Oh man. Okay, imagine playing with somebody. Imagine being like, "All right, I'm gonna tap 7 and summon Slifer the Sky Dragon."
Dragon.
They'd be like, "Whoa! What? I thought we were playing a different game."
Hilarious. I could definitely see that.
Like, don't even tell them that I'm playing with a Yu-Gi-Oh based deck, and just, all right, I'm just gonna casually summon the Dark Magician,
And the funny thing is, I'm getting back. I'm getting back into Magic the Gathering. It has been forever and a day because I saw what I tried to catch up to see what was happening in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I just realized I'm like, yo, this is far beyond me now. I'm like, I can't get I like whatever this is. Yeah, it's not for me. I was just like,
Yeah, synchro summon, that was already like, all right, I guess I'll learn that eventually if I want to keep playing. But then we got the XZs and then the pendulum. We got this.
Pendulum is where I was done.
It's a monster and a magic card. No.
Yeah, because I was just like, I was okay with overlays. I was like, all right, that's cool. But then someone showed me what pendulum summoning was, and I was just like, yeah, I quit. I'm good.
Especially,
We had a good run.
bro, they can win in one turn.
Where's the fun?
It's like if you go first, all right, good game. You win. What's the point?
Yeah, like I distinctly remember dueling someone like that once, and I was just like, so I just sat there for 2 minutes watching them go through all this stuff, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just get up and walk away because it just seems like you're just seems like you're in your own world, and we already know you won. So I was just like, I'm head out.
Say like, what's the point? I feel like you could be sitting at a wall and just be practicing combos. Like, I don't know. I think that they are working on something, or they did something to bring back the original format, like none of the extra stuff.
I mean, if they do that, I'll be there. But for now, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to Magic because and it's just like I was just like, listen, there are a lot of times now where I feel old, but damn, watching pendulums, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what the hell is? I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm good. Nope. I'm all right.
Well, shit. Next con we're both at, we can play some Magic together.
Hey, I look forward to it. My next con for the new year, I am trying to go to MagFest.
Hey, same.
So I'll have to see how that turns out. Y'all want to help me get the MagFest? You can order your trolls with attitude hoodie at Amerime Media shop.
Yeah, man. Plug all the stuff. Help my man out. Buy all the merch. Listen to the Geek Report, Amerime Junkies. Read all the articles. All of it.
Oh man, but yeah, because I keep seeing stuff from MagFest, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta get to this. I'm just thinking, it's always in my brain how I'm like, yo, they make sure they're like the first big convention of the year by being in January. I'm like, it's pretty diabolical.
And it is usually around my birthday too, so it'll be a nice birthday weekend.
I'll figure it out though. Movie. You know, there's a few bad movies I really do like.
Oh, okay. Like what?
There's this. All right, this one movie is bad, but I like it. John Travolta, Be Cool. This is a
vaguely remember that movie.
It has John Travolta, Uma Thurman, Cedric the Entertainer, Andre 3000, Christine Milian, The Rock, Vince Vaughn, Harvey Keitel. It's like this movie is cheesy and bad. It was cheesy and bad when it came out. It is cheesy and bad now, but I like it.
I like some bad movies myself. Like, I know that this is like, I guess this just shows why we're friends, but like, because my friends enjoy this movie, but I know a lot of people didn't like Eurotrip.
I love Eurotrip.
Eurotrip is hilarious, and it also has plot holes too.
He doesn't. No,
I didn't realize until
What? Yo, that movie right off the bat gets you to love it. What, like, how, like, that is one of the best fake songs I've ever heard.
Scotty Doesn't Know will forever be a classic.
Yo, yo, the robot fight in France. Excuse me. Oh my, Now, there is a very lost subgenre, raunchy teen comedies.
Yeah, we don't get those anymore.
Yeah, raunchy teen. Yeah, I think
A lot of them didn't exactly age very well, so I can see why. But I do miss some of them.
The funniest thing is there was a raunchy teen comedy a few years ago, but it was about two girls. It was two girls.
Was that Bottoms movie?
Yes.
Okay, I never saw it, but it looked interesting.
Watch it.
Okay.
It's a very self-aware comedy, and I might have to actually do a piece on that because I don't think it. Yeah, I might have to have. Sometimes, one of my biggest problems is the media I take in and the media I review about is at a very different rate.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'll finally write a review for something that I saw like a month ago. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get to that. And then there's things I'm like, am I watching this for my own entertainment or am I watching this for an assignment? I can do both, but do I want to do both?
Because I guess it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, I know I like this, but I can't just think for myself. I have to think for the general.
Well, no, sometimes no, I'm not gonna lie. There are some reviews I have written that are like just strictly for me, and if anyone else hops on the vibe, huh?
No, I was just plugging out my battery. Laptop was about to
die. I was like, sometimes there are certain reviews I've written that are like specifically for me, but if someone else is rocking, it's thinking what I'm thinking. All right. Because it's been a few times I've just been like, this is more for me, but hey, if y'all like it too, cool.
I get that.
I think I wrote this. I wrote a piece. I didn't write a review about Sinners, but I wrote about why Sinners will probably be snubbed during award season.
Okay.
Because and it's not. And ironically, for once, it doesn't have to do with race. It's just that horror movies in general get snubbed at award season. It's extremely rare that a horror film gets top honors. The last time a horror film got top honors technically would be The Silence of the Lambs, because even The Shape of Water wasn't
long?
Yeah, there really isn't any. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's horror movies which sometimes belts out some of the harder acting moments around gets the most disrespected. So it's a thing. It's a thing.
I believe it, especially with the Academy, whoever the fuck they are.
Well, I mean, yeah, now there are more younger voices in the Academy, so I don't know. It's one of the weirdest things for me is watching what things get nominated and what things win, because sometimes I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. Like I remember one movie I knew was going to get nominated for top marks, La La Land, because I saw the movie and I was just like, oh yeah, old Hollywood is gonna eat this shit up. I'm like, guy and a girl meet in L.A. One wants to do this, one wants to do that. I'm like, oh yeah, they're gobbling this shit up no matter what the ending is. And that's pretty much what happened that award season. Only surprised they didn't win Best Picture. Moonlight won because like it's one of those things where like old people are like, I remember that. Pufferage Farm remembers. No, because sometimes especially when you see who's voting, most of the time it's the older people in Hollywood versus the younger people in Hollywood.
Mhm.
And because younger people are newer and old rich people tend to live longer lives, old people tend to outnumber the younger people.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
I think I actually heard something where a lot of the members don't even watch all the movies. Is that right?
that is also true. So most of the time, especially when it comes to the older ones, they vote off of trailers.
What? What the fuck? I've seen some amazing trailers that led to be some very shitty movies.
Tell it from the fucking mountain.
That should be. How is that? Yo, that should be illegal. Nah.
It should be. It should be.
Because what are
I,
you? What is this? A video editing class?
right?
Oh, it looks so cool. Sounds great.
Yeah, like that's what sometimes I'm just like, eh. And then you have they have one of the most egregious things that's bothered me when they give a person the award at the wrong time. Like when they gave Jamie Lee Curtis an award for everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Should have been Angela Bassett.
Damn sure. I'm like, damn sure it should have been Angela Bassett. I'm like Jamie Lee Curtis is a phenomenal actress, but this wasn't it. It's like when they gave Gary Oldman one for Darkest Hour. I'm like, yeah, this was an okay performance. Y'all just it like I feel like sometimes these awards just be like, yo, man, my bad about last time, but here you go now. No, because they be getting awards for these performances that are I it's like when Denzel got one for Training Day. It was just like, yeah, sorry about Malcolm X. Here you go. like I go like I feel like that's what somebody should be saying. Like, hey man, sorry about such and such, but here you go.
Here's our apology award.
It's I don't know. Hollywood be crazy, man.
Hollywood be crazy.
Hollywood be crazy. The gaming world currently has just been all the fuck over the place.
How so?
Well, did you see recently about Game Pass? Game Pass is going to be raising its price for Ultimate to $30 a month.
Damn, what was it before?
It was like 15.
They're doubling it? What
It was
the
like 50,
fuck?
and because here's exactly what happened. So, and this is a theory of mine because I did the numbers. They let the last Call of Duty game free because if you have Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
By doing that, just alone on the Xbox, they lost $300 million off that game.
Damn.
Yeah, and they haven't really recovered that loss yet, even from people buying skins and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So and for this Game Pass model to work, along with releases of new games,
Hmm.
they will have to increase how much it costs a month to compensate for that, and now they have like this three-tier system.
Damn.
It's yeah, it people apparently it pissed off enough people that millions, like maybe a million folks, went online to cancel their subscription, and the bandwidth crashed the website.
Shit. Damn, they got the Disney Plus treatment.
So we'll see, but we shall see. I'm gonna ride the wave because I gotta see. I want to see how it plays out in real time.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, PlayStation is already talking like they're ready to move on to the PlayStation 6.
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't the PS5? Well, it's been like
I,
what,
I
3 years or so?
it came out in 2020.
Huh. Yeah,
They're
what the
trying to
fuck?
shorten. They're trying to shorten the window. They're already talking, even though I'm just like I really haven't seen. I haven't seen anything push the PlayStation 5 yet.
Yeah, I haven't really heard anybody talking about games for it really. Like I haven't seen a PS5 game advertised in a
Well,
while. Maybe it's just not part of my algorithm, but
the Ghost of Yote is out right
oh,
now.
that's right. That's right. That should
That
just come out.
that's doing well, and of course they just did the state of play showing off the Wolverine game that's supposed to be out next year,
Hmm.
or yeah, it would be later next year. And of course, everyone everywhere is still waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6,
Yep.
and people are still wondering how much it's going to be when it comes out. A lot of people think it's going to be an $80 to $100 game.
Shit.
I'm just like, I don't know if that's really. I don't think that would be a good idea because Rockstar at this point, it's not about the money. You're making the money back, no matter what. I don't
Hmm.
think that. I think trying to move in that route would be it would be frowned upon money wise.
Hmm.
I don't see a move in you guys trying to be greedy when you already know this game is going to do well. It's gonna do great. like it's not even a question. So
People have been
I
talking about this game for years.
hell yeah, because y'all sure did milk the fuck out of 5.
That they did.
Yeah, I'm like yo, I'm not like I'm this this and Skyrim are two games that they have gone out of their way to remaster for each for each generation, because both games were on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. Then they're on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Then the Xbox X and the PS5. It was just like, and that's why every year they'd be like, "All right, we got this great announcement, y'all." It's like, watch, it's gonna be Skyrim. Skyrim for the plea. I'm like, told you.
Like pay up.
Right. But the gaming world's been very interesting. Shout out to the indies, because the indie gaming studios have really been putting in the work and kind of flexing as of late.
Okay.
Like Expedition 33 really like um a beautiful RPG game made by a room of less than 20.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like I
See,
don't
you don't need a huge
these
company to make great game.
no, you just need a really good dedicated crew that can steer the ship.
Hmm. Hmm.
I and it also shows that like these some of these AAA or quadruple A games really don't be up to snuff at the end of the day.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, when I see video game announcements, I'm kind of like, is all right. That I mean, it sounds cool, but I'll wait to see what y'all really have ready.
Mm-hmm.
Because like these pre like some of these presentations, like it just be some pre-rendered cutscenes that look nice, and it's like this isn't going to be the end result. I'm a clap for now, but I'm just like, this is going to turn into some booze later. I can see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What are you playing right now?
Uh, I just finished. I just finished Doom: The Dark Ages.
Nice, nice.
Uh, Beautifully brutal.
It looks amazing. I've actually
It
never played
does.
a Doom game before, and was thinking, hey, maybe this could be my first one.
That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's a very interesting way to get started because the a lot of the mechanics in Doom Medieval are very different than the other Doom games
Hmm.
because Doom guy here moves more like a tank,
Hmm.
where like he really does move like a knight. So it's interesting.
Okay.
But other than that, I've been enjoying Marvel Rivals, and I have no choice but to be a constant resident of Night City with Cyberpunk 2077 because there's still so many things I have not answered or unlocked, and I'm gonna have a new set of questions for Mike Pondsmith if he arrives in Philadelphia this year for PAX Unplugged.
Nice. I hope you get to meet and ask your questions.
Me
And
too.
speaking of questions, since this is the Nerdy Stoner podcast, I of course have to ask you some Nerdy Stoner questions.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, most importantly, one character, or if you can't think of one, a nice session group of characters that you would want to get high with. Who is it or they gonna be, and why?
Ooh. All right.
And remember, the whole multiverse is open, so you can pick video game, comic, movie, TV show, book.
All right. I definitely want to. I would definitely have the Weasley twins from Harry Potter in my smoke session.
Nice, excellent choice. Fred and George
Because
got that gas.
yeah, because Fred and George are hella lit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're literally about having a good time. Uh, I would also have Max from a Goofy movie.
Okay, nice. I like this sesh.
um, Jack Skellington.
Okay. Oh man, this is a cool crew.
And Cortana from Halo.
Can she? Well, if she's like in somebody's brain, maybe she can experience the weed that way.
That's why Master Chief's right there.
It's gonna
He's
hotbox his helmet.
pretty much.
Uh,
Funny story. I actually did that with a friend's Master Chief helmet.
nice.
He was a Halo cosplayer, and I was just we were having a session. I was like, yeah, let me see it for a second. I was just like,
Oh, that's awesome.
um, and huh. I would definitely want to. I would definitely also want to smoke with. It's gonna be funny. I would definitely want to smoke with the Ghostbusters.
Okay, I haven't gotten them yet, but that would be an interesting group. Yeah, I like that.
And the funny thing is, I actually wrote a bit about my. I had an idea when I saw the last Ghostbusters because they were like, yeah, we're the Ghost Corps. I'm like, so there's just a whole group of you motherfuckers out there. I just imagine that there was a group of black Ghostbusters, right?
Hmm.
And they investigate ghosts, but them busting the ghosts all depends on the situation. like they
Okay.
like they show up to this lady's estate, and they're like, yeah, there's these ghosts going around. They're like, okay. They see the ghosts, they do some research, they're like, okay, so apparently these ghosts were, oh, they were slaves that your great great grandfather shot instead of freed. Hmm. Sorry, man. There's nothing I could do about this. We're gonna have to head out. She's like, what? It's like, yeah. I mean, this is kind of like reparations. So, bye.
You gotta live with this for the next 30 years.
It's like good luck, lady. Like you better learn. You better learn how to sing some hymnals and learn how to make soul food. I'm out.
You're like, oh, you didn't read the fine print, did you? We will not exercise just souls.
but but we gave you a $5,000 deposit. In the words of Debo, what money?
Oh, you didn't read the other fine print. No refunds.
Nah, we're good.
As a matter
But
of
yeah.
fact, you owe us more money because you made us come out here and deal with this bullshit.
First you got paid this gas money. But no, I just love that idea. It's just like, yeah, these. I was like, technically, this is their house.
Technically, this is their land.
Like, we'll call this reparations. You need to pay them rent.
You know, I could see like one of them maybe getting high with a ghost and they don't even realize that they're smoking with a ghost.
Yeah, it would either be Bill Murray's character or Dan Aykroyd's character. Definitely.
Just like, man, you got me walking through this creepy ass house. You spark up real quick. Ah, what are you doing here? You want to hit this? I'm looking for a ghost. You seen one?
He's just looking at you like,
I ain't seen one. Passes it back and then goes to the wall.
right.
You know what? No, we need to stop because somebody's going to steal this idea and we can't have that.
Yeah. Like, yeah, somebody, we need to get in touch with Ernie Hudson. Like, he might help us. Like, listen, we got a crazy idea. Hear us out. Yo, which reminds me, 2016's Ghostbusters Answer the Call with the all-female cast.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad because it was an all-female cast. It was bad because it wasn't funny or even scary. Like, it was like one of the key things that made Ghostbusters work. It was just scary enough for you to jump in your seat a little bit, but it was also really funny. Two things that movie really wasn't, and it was kind of baffling because they definitely hired a cast that can be funny. I'm an avid watcher of Saturday Night Live. All four of these women are on Saturday Night Live. They are hilarious. It was like the film went out of its way to be unfunny, and it always, it's one of those things that will always boggle my mind. And you know what makes it funnier? The very next year, there was another movie that was a female spinoff of a male franchise, and it did great. It was called Ocean's 8.
Well,
it was a spinoff of the Ocean's 11's movies, and it did great. It was well written. It was well executed. So when it comes, I'm always thinking about this from a media point of view because there is a very disingenuous argument about DI in films when it comes to representation and women. And I'm just like, it's not about that. The problem comes down to your writing and execution. Because like that movie came out with several white women, an Indian woman, an Asian woman, and a black woman. No one yelled. No one was angry. Everyone went to the theater. Everyone enjoyed it. It only becomes an issue when the product is bad.
Okay.
No one argues that shit when it's when it's something people enjoy. But what's your next stoner question, my friend?
Well, since we're talking about the worst, who do you think the worst would be?
The worst smoke session?
Yeah, like person or people.
Dale Gribble.
He would be very paranoid.
like Dale Gribble is already like off his shit. Last thing I need is him high.
Government, man, they laced my shit, man.
I'm like, bro, how do you figure out every other conspiracy theory but who was nailing your wife? Who else would be a bad to smoke sesh? Even as an older child, Chucky from Rugrats.
Also another nervous wreck.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you might just snitch us out. like Chucky, the type of dude that would get scared and flush weed.
Oh yeah, guys, I'll take it. Runs to the bathroom. I did this for your own good.
Daxter from Jack and Daxter.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he'd be like one of the annoying ones that talks too much?
Very.
Okay, I give you that one. I'll give you that one. Stop telling the story. Pass the fucking J.
Shit. Who else would be a downer? Somebody else I'm thinking of. Oh, nah. He couldn't even get high.
Who's that?
He would just be there. He would just be there to talk. Steve Rogers. It's like you can't even get high, but he'll just be there to conversate. Any version of Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles.
Okay. Think he's too honorable?
Yeah, he's a fucking wet blanket. It's like you're cool, bro, but chill. We were looking for Mikey and Don. We wasn't looking for you, Leo.
All right, cool.
You really got me thinking about this shit.
You'll be hitting me up a couple hours later. Oh, I got another one.
No, because like I just thought about, you know who would have been a funny person to smoke weed with?
Who?
Cotton Hill.
Hey, yo, his little racist ass.
Here's the funny part. Cotton was misogynist and sexist and like at least two other things. Surprisingly, he wasn't racist.
He wasn't?
No.
Huh.
That even in the first season when Khan shows up, Hank was like, "Hey, Dad, this is Mr. Khan. You think he's Chinese or Japanese?" Cotton walked straight up to him. He's like, he's not either. He looked at him straight in the eyes, like, he's Laotian, aren't you, Mr. Khan?
Well, damn.
Yeah, like ironically, Cotton Hill. That's the one thing you would expect Cotton to be. He's not.
Interesting.
Yeah. Is he misogynist? Hell yes. Is he sexist? Hell yes. It was like racist? No.
Okay.
But Cotton would get high as shit and retell his war stories, which even if his war stories are true, a lot of them are wild as shit.
Yeah.
And I killed. He's like, I killed 50 men. And and that joke in the King of the Hill revival. Oh my goodness! The dude was like, he's like, is your grandfather Cotton Hill? He's like, yes, he was. He was like, your grandfather killed one of my family members. He was like, oh, so he was one of those 50 men, huh?
Oh man. Well, I think that is a perfect place to start wrapping it up. Corey, thank you so much for being on here. This has been a blast, man. Definitely can't wait to have you back on, get you back on here for like a panel discussion, talk about some other people that do or don't need weed. But before you go, please let the people know where they can follow you, Amerime Media, anything that you want to plug that's going on. Please, the floor is yours.
All right. Folks, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for listening to us today. I'm really, really, really thankful to be here. Please be sure to follow us at Amerime Media. That very name across anything and everything. Be sure to check out AmerimeMedia.com. That is our website where you can check out our articles. And of course, I'm going to send that link to Amerime Wire so you can check out the latest version of our magazine. And you can also check out some of the backlog because we actually have some very great conversations with some very interesting people. A few folks that have definitely been up on the rise over the last few years. You might know some of them. But with that being said, be sure to check us out on YouTube as well under the same name, where we have more interviews as well as our podcast and the Geek Report, a program that I would love to have Dex back on for another time.
Absolutely. Definitely going to make that happen. Awesome. Corey, thank you again for being on here, my friend. Folks,
it was an absolute pleasure.
It's been a blast. As always, meditate, hydrate, and be great. All that good stuff, especially with the way that the world is so fucking crazy right now. But hey, we're going to make it one way or another because at least we got weed.
One toe at a time.
Exactly. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. Go do something good for yourself and somebody else.
Be well.